Alright, what's up everybody? Now, for this video, we're sort of doing like a Chucky movie talk. And this is probably gonna be a part 1 or episode 2 or whatever. I mean, part 1 or episode 1 or whatever. So, I decided, why not talk about a little bit about Chucky, because we got the a fan film coming out that's gonna be pretty good budget, and we got the Child's Play remake, which is sort of gonna be Chucky, but they're doing some changes with it. So yeah, so we're gonna do a Chucky movie talk. We're gonna do this every blue moon. So starting off by, we're gonna just go over these while I show you all the collection that I do have. Alright, alright. The first Child's Play. Now, this film is a freaking masterpiece. Every sense of the word. And here's, this is Chucky's, 30th birthday edition or 20th birthday edition. Let me see. Chucky's 20th birthday edition. Yeah, this came out a few years ago. This type of with a different cover and everything else. But yeah, I enjoy everything about it. Just the thought of Chucky's actually turning human. In the film, because at the start of the film it shows Charles Lee Ray running. He gets shot and he put a soul into the doll, and then stuff like that. So through the movie, he's in the doll, right? So he slowly starts turning human. That's what made this so creepy, and everything else. He starts turning human and stuff. And you got some pretty cool kills, and then the ending's good. How he gets burnt and stuff. It's very nice how they do that, and this is probably one of the best horror films ever. One of them. So yeah, I love Child's Play. I grew up watching the Chucky movies in general, so yeah, I enjoy Child's Play. It's all because of this film. This is the first Chucky movie I've seen, and I loved it. Now we got oh, and also this came with like a coloring book. Oh, and now we got Child's Play 2. Now most of the time they don't do a sequel perfect. Now Child's Play 1 and 2, perfect sequels. Freaking love them. Those are the best sequels ever. I couldn't believe how much good, Child's Play 1 and 2 are. It's just so good, like number 2 starts off right after the first one, and everything else is pretty cool. And they're scraping the burnt stuff off of Chucky, because Chucky was burnt up at the end of the first one, so they scrape the burnt stuff off of Chucky, and they start fixing Chucky up. That's one of the best opening scenes I've ever seen in a horror film, period. They fix Chucky up and stuff. They show you how they fix him up, everything else, and then Chucky's still trying to get Andy again. So this film is just so great. I enjoy this film. And stuff, and it's a glow in the dark art edition, with that coloring. I mean not coloring, but with the glow in the dark art edition. It's a limited edition, and there you go. There's the DVD. There's the full thing right there. Sorry, Jack. Chucky's back. This is one of the best horror sequels, period. One of the best horror sequels, period. Like, this is a must watch. If you love the first one, you will love this one. Simple as that. So I enjoy Child's Play 1 and 2. Like, those ones are like the best ones. So yeah, I enjoy it. Alright, now we go into Bride of Chucky. Limited edition, glow in the dark art edition. This is like that one. So Bride of Chucky. I wouldn't say it's perfect. I do enjoy it, but it's just not as good as the first two. I like Chucky to be scary and dark, and that's what you got in the first two. And I enjoy Child's Play 1 and 2. But Bride of Chucky, they got some good details in it. You got some pretty cool kills, and it's just an okay film. It ain't perfect by any means. It's just an okay film. And let me show y'all what the DVD looks like and everything else. There you go. There you go. It's a DVD. Looks like. go. Bride of Chucky. Let me sit this down for a second. Alrighty. Here you go. This is a good film, you know. It's not perfect, but it's still watchable. You know, I would still watch it. It's a pretty cool film. It's still entertaining as hell. It's pretty good. Now is my disc 6 movie collection. You know, I really want to get that 7 movie collection, even though I have all the Chucky films. But if I get the 7 movie collection, that'll make my collection even bigger. Because the 7 movie collection comes with that Good Guy dolls, you know, box for the cover, and it looks so freaking cool. I might get that one day. Yeah, so we got one. This comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, you know, see the Chucky, the worst one in my opinion. I know a lot of people agree with me about that, but you know it's crazy because the music in it was freaking crazy. You know, the start of it when that creepy music plays for See the Chucky, that was like the only good part about it. Everything else was just flat out bad. You know, one of the worst films, period, actually. And then we got Curse of Chucky. Let me show you what the inside of this looks like. Alright. Alright. Now I'm gonna see the DVDs look kind of sort of the same on each of them. So Child's Play 3, Seed of Chucky, and all that stuff. So yeah. Now let's look like see when you get the DVDs out of it. You know, um, you still, you know, I'm showing y'all what it looks like when you get the DVDs out and stuff. So it looks cool. See, it shows clips of the film on there and stuff. It's pretty cool. Now, you know, I heard some people say they didn't like Curse of Chucky. I enjoyed it. You know, it had a twist at the end, get you ready for Colt, but I'll get to that movie in a second. So yeah, I enjoy 95% of the films. The only one I didn't like was Seed of Chucky. That's the truth. Like, Seed of Chucky was flat out horrible. I didn't like it at all, and the rest of them were actually good, and some of them are actually almost perfect. So, yeah, I enjoy it. Okay, now let's go on to Cult of Chucky. You know, 7 Chucky, the franchise. You know, like, you know, when I was a kid, I was obsessed with Chucky. You know, people always tell me, well, you was a kid and all this stuff. That's why you were obsessed with Chucky and stuff. No, that ain't even it. See, I always thought that it was pretty cool with, you know, a Chucky, an actual doll coming alive. It's freaky, you know, creepy and eerie type stuff, you know. And Chucky and Michael Myers are my 2 favorite horror icons ever. Chucky and Michael Myers. So, you know, Chucky, what makes him so good and creepy is, you know, the first one started off with, you know, him actually turning human throughout the film, and it makes it creepy, and then he starts killing people, right? And it's a good story. Um, and I was a horror fan, anyways. And Chucky is just he has them one-liners, and he's creepy at times. That's one reason why I was obsessed with him, because I was obsessed with scary movies. Period. I was obsessed with them, and you know, Chucky never scared me that much. Unless, you know, let me tell a little story right quick. Unless I was at Spencer one time, right? And there was like a Chucky doll right there. It looked like he was running in a way, the way they put Chucky up, right? It looked crazy. So I was scared. Oh, hell no. So I ran out the damn mile in Spencer's because they had this other. When I was young, I saw like they had a bunch of Chucky dolls. They didn't just have that little Spencer Chucky doll that you see now. They had like all kinds of Chucky dolls. They had See the Chucky also. They had a bunch of them. That store was like a Spencer's was like a Chucky store back then, but I saw a creepy ass one that they don't sell now. But it was creepy as hell and scared shit out of me when I was young. But I was never scared of the movies. I was scared of that dog because imagine that dog actually coming after you. What can you do? You know. And people always talk crap about, you know, Chucky. You could just kick him. Man, if I made him, Chucky movie, I'll make it to where somebody try to kick Chucky. Chucky grabs him, picks him up, and snap their neck. That's what I would do, so people will be like, "Oh shit, he caught the kick," you know? Because some people say, "Oh, you can just kick him." Chucky's different than that. You know, what can you do if you actually saw a doll is coming after you? What would you do? You know? See, now let's talk about Cult of Chucky. Now, what makes this one so good to me is, you know, what makes this movie so good was it's, pretty different. It had a twist at the end, get you ready for the next one. And this has like three Chucky dolls come alive in one movie. And um, you add Alex Vincent back, that played by, you know, he played Andy again in this. You got him back, Alex Vincent. And then plus, I always like a movie that takes place in a mental asylum, just like A Nightmare on Elm Street 3. So yeah, I enjoy Cult of Chucky. And three of the Chucky dolls coming to life in the mental asylum. And you got Nika back from Curse of Chucky. So this film had a lot going for it. And then plus you got some pretty gruesome kills in this film. So I enjoy Cult of Chucky. That's like one of my favorite Chucky movies. It's a great sequel. So yeah. Yeah, see, you know, Chucky ain't just the ordinary killer doll in my opinion. I enjoy like almost all the films. The only one I really didn't like was Seed of Chucky. That's the only one in the franchise that I didn't like, but the rest of them I do enjoy. So, quite a bit. So, the new Child's Play remake coming out. I'm still looking forward to seeing that, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the fan film called Charles. That is going to be good. And a lot of people watching this right now, right? Um, if y'all wouldn't mind, like, I would love it if y'all would support Tony Biz, because that would make the film a lot better, because every little bit counts, and the film is getting made and it's going to be epic. So please support Tony Biz for the Charles fan film, because I know it's going to be epic. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. If y'all enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, please subscribe and share, and also hit the bell so you know when the new videos uploaded. Peace out. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. That's it for this video. Peace.